police chase going on right now. Let's go to Andy Bass live above the scene. Andy, what can you tell us? It looks like a slow speed chase.
It is a very slow speed chase right now. He just turned on northbound Bingle from Hammerley, we believe. That was the last major intersection that this gentleman went right through. As you can see, there's at least two HPD officers behind him and a lot more behind him as well. Very slow moving chase. We joined in about 3 minutes ago at the Wharton 34th area, and just a very slow moving chase. We're not too sure what this suspect is wanted for, but you can see that there are at least 4 HPD officers behind him. A very slow moving chase. He was in and out of some neighborhoods, but for the most part he's just going very slow, which is good news on a chase like this.
Andy, I know you've been watching this for a few minutes, and at this point, you know, when these guys are speeding a lot more than he is, sometimes we'll run into a few people. At this point, it looks like he hasn't really ran anybody else, and he's kind of just taking them in circles almost.
Almost, Eric. You know, we actually witnessed him almost coming to a complete stop at a stop sign. He hasn't turned on any of his blinkers, but he is being awfully cautious about his driving. It wasn't very erratic at all when we first joined on here. Like you said, a very slow chase. He hasn't cut anyone off. He hasn't, you know, gone through parking lots or tried to avoid anyone. That's just a very slow-moving chase, just not willing to pull over right now.
You know, a lot of times, Andy, when suspects are fleeing police officers, especially at a slow speed like this, they're trying to get rid of something. Have you seen anything being thrown out of the vehicle?
Have not, and all the windows have been rolled up since we have joined the chase, so there has not been anything thrown out of the vehicle as of yet.
And Andy, I know sometimes you'll get different vantage points on this, just the way you're able to swing around Sky Eye HD. Have you been able to tell how many people could possibly be in this, what looks to be a white Chevy Tahoe?
I have not been able to put my camera in there to see how many people. Obviously, there's at least one person in there driving that vehicle. Haven't heard anything more on the scanners to see how many other people, if there is any other people in that vehicle.
He's having to slow down right here. You said he blew through an intersection before, didn't you? That he had blown through a light? It looks like he's stopping here. I see a police officer on ground there.
That is correct, and there's spikes
there
out.
You
can see that the guys are drawn out with their pistols.
Oh, we see
so they got this guy surrounded along with some other people. There are spikes out, so that's why he didn't go anywhere. It looks like he's trying to back up, but it looks like they might have the drop on him.
He can't back up. If we just stay with this, he's going to have to get out. He or she is going to have to get out of the vehicle pretty quickly. How many officers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least that I can count from our picture.
And again, he stopped, as Andy noted, because if you look in front of the vehicle on the ground, spike strips have been laid out already. So at this point, they've got that passenger door open. Looks like they're about to pull that driver out. And I guess,
the car's starting to roll, and there he is, he or she on the floor, on the ground, I should say.
Okay, it looks like the SUV was still in gear, looks like, when they pulled him out, and kind of just took off. But he has definitely been subdued. Now you see a police canine on scene as well at this point.
And only one person was taken from that vehicle, no secondary person coming out or being pursued right now by police officers. So this situation under control as the dog is on standby in the event that the suspect was able to flee. We didn't get a good look at the suspect to really be able to tell if it was male or female. So we don't yet know. I guess I'll stand up in a second.
It appears to be a male. That's what I can tell up here from the shorts and the legs that I see in the bottom of the screen. It appears to be a male right now.
Okay, we'll stand by and let him stand. Him or her. I keep saying him. I apologize to the men out there. Shortly he or she will be standing up.
Okay, well, it looks like
see some of the legs there.
Yeah, they kind of went through the SUV there to make sure no one else is inside. You can see that suspect definitely handcuffed now. They're rolling the suspect over. Looks like we'll continue to gather information on this, folks, and anything else we get as to especially how this chase started and what this man's accused of. Good thing here, though, it looks like no one was injured during this chase and no shots fired either. So police able to take him in without any collateral damage, so to speak.
Yes, it ended as neatly, for lack of a better word, as these things can. We'll, of course, give you more information about the suspect and why it is this pursuit began later on Eyewitness News.